Hi everyone, welcome to episode 2. Today I'm going to be talking to you about my favorite piece of information on set. It's what's known as the prelim. Enjoy! Hi guys, welcome to video number 2. Dos. I got some really nice feedback from you guys today about the first video that I put out regarding call times. So now I'm going to talk about one of my favorite things, which is the prelim. I know, how can someone get so excited about a piece of paper? But I promise you this, once you learn how to read it, will become your Bible. Now, I'm actually going to be using a prelim for a project that I worked on called The Trial of the Chicago 7. Amazing! Please, please, please watch it when it comes out. The amazing Aaron Sorkin directed it. One of the most fantastic guys I've ever gotten a chance to work with in my life. Highly recommend. I think it's coming out sometime next year, provided we come out of all of this. So let's talk about the main sections on a prelim that are going to be really helpful to you. So in the upper right-hand corner, this is my right, you're going to see everything from who the director is all the way down to the line producer. Get to know who these people are. It's important that you know that you are, who they are. You've got a crew call time. Now this is important. If crew call is at 8:30 in the morning, that doesn't necessarily mean that that is your call time. The only time you have the same call time as crew is if you are standing in or photo doubling. That also makes you crew. And I'm talking about this from an actor's perspective. Obviously, if you're crew, you have crew call time. Okay, now it's also going to talk about a shoot call time. Great, 9:15 in the morning in this particular case. So obviously they're giving everyone time to go and grab some breakfast, grab their coffee, go to the bathroom, shoot the breeze about what did or did not go right yesterday, all the things. I can tell you in my personal experience, very, very, very rarely do things actually go off when they're supposed to as far as shooting call goes, but they do try incredibly hard to make it happen. It's got the date of when it's going to happen. So in this case, it was Thursday, November 7th. It even has the weather, where the nearest hospital is. Okay, here's where this gets interesting. It's also going to talk about what scenes are going to be done the next day. So you can take a look at this and say, okay, listen, in this particular day, I am going to be standing in for character number 1. Doesn't matter who character number 1 is in this particular day, but you can then go to where cast is, and anytime there is a number 1 listed, which happened to be in every single scene this day, you know you'll be standing in for him, okay? It will also say what's going on within the day. So in this case, as in every single day that I happen to be working on this project, we were inside of a courtroom. A lot of this film will take place inside of a courtroom. For those of you who don't know anything about what happened at the Democratic National Convention in the 60s, I highly recommend you look it up and then watch this film. It's going to be amazing. Plugged for Aaron Sorkin. Not that Aaron Sorkin needs the plug. Okay, going from there, you're going to see the cast listed. This isn't really relevant to you, but it is interesting. It's going to say what time they're going to be picked up, what time they need to be in hair and makeup, and what time they need to be on set. Okay, if you happen to be one of the principals, all of this information is super important for you to know. Okay, below that, it's going to talk about the stand-in numbers, when they're leaving. In this particular case, most of this filming was done in New Jersey. So they were having vans and shuttle buses go from Midtown Manhattan to New Jersey, and what time they were to report. Okay, now they have the background under that for all of the scenes. It shows what time their vans were leaving or what time they had to report. Now this is going to go one of two ways. Either you're going to get on public transportation and report, a van or a shuttle is going to pick you up. In the case of central Western New York, I venture to guess that most of the time you guys are going to be driving yourselves there. So that's going to be your actual report time. And then we've got ready by. So in this particular case, our report time was 6 a.m. and they wanted us ready by anywhere between 9 and 9:15 a.m. This is very unusual. It happened to be this way because this was a period piece. And so everyone meticulously had to go through hair, makeup, and wardrobe for this to make sense. All right. So you also have here under props, anything that's going to be needed, special effects, atmosphere. That refers to atmospheric smoke. For those of you that are in the union, you know there's a bump on your paycheck when there's atmospheric smoke. Yay! Love the bumps. And also there's a note for transportation. 2 background buses. Okay, this was a large production. More importantly, it's also talking about what's going to happen on Friday, which is the following day, because now we're looking at information for Thursday. And it's also talking about what was going to happen on Tuesday. The reason Monday isn't on here is because we actually shot this over Veterans Day weekend and they were not working on Veterans Day. So that sums that up. Now on the back, you have a slew of information. And honestly, if you guys want to read through this, if you get your hands on a prelim, you certainly can. I don't think that it's a bad idea to know everyone involved with a production, because you know what? One day you might want to be working in Crafty. One day you might want to be working as a script supervisor, or scripty, as they're lovingly called. Get to know these people if you can. So I hope this helps. I am going to do as many subjects as I can, as long as we're all kind of forced to stay home. And here's to hoping we all get so much work we don't know what to do with it. I hope, I really do, that the information that I'm providing to you all, whether you've been on a million sets or whether you've been on one set and really didn't know what was going on, I hope you find it informative. I'm putting it on 2 or 3 different Facebooks. If you like what you see, I'm making all of these videos public. Please share it with your newbie friends. Thank you so much. Bye.